will bring the real and the natural. Today there'll be no remnants, no trace, no residual feelings within you. Then you won't remember me. Your face will be the reason I smile, but I will not see what I cannot have forever. I'll always love you. I hope you feel the same. Oh, baby, dirty, the game was so bad. Toy when my affliction had to fill out my prescription.
Hey guys, hey. It is post event day. You guys know I've been stressing. Not stressing, but just wanting the event to be perfect, wanting everything to fall in line, wanting to sell the tickets, just kind of like feeling this heightened sense of I need this to go well, you know what I mean? And I was telling y'all in my romanticizing singleness that I wanted everything that was on my brain at the time to be eased. I wanted my mind to be relaxed, at peace, you know what I mean? And I do feel like the event was amazing. I always say this. People always be like, oh my gosh, are you excited? Hold on. Okay, I had to sit differently. But people are always like, oh, are you excited for your event? Like, what's going on? What's the, like, hey, it's coming up, da-da-da. And I just be like, no. Excited is not a word that I would use in the weeks leading up to the event, because typically my anxiety is just heightened and I'm just like, again, trying to make sure everything goes smoothly. Making sure I'm checking off every little thing, every little box. And honestly, there's always like a huge underestimation of how much I'm going to spend and like all the little things, because I'm the type of person where I'm like, oh my gosh, I see this, oh, I need to get it, this will go perfect. I'm less of a planner when it comes to finances, and then when I see all the numbers come in, I'm just like, oh my gosh, like I did not plan this well enough. So it's just always just different stressors, different things, different numbers and stuff going on in my brain. But the event was beautiful. I tried to catch as many clips as I possibly could. I wasn't able to have like a videographer or anything like that this time around, and hopefully, like as time goes on, as the events continue to flourish, as I'm able to get more girls and make them a little bit bigger, I will be able to hire extra help and stuff like that. But it was great. I keep saying but it was great. I don't know what the clips look like right now. I don't know what I caught in the previous clips. So when I'm editing this, I'll be able to see like, okay, cool, I did get enough for y'all to really feel the vibe. And by the time this comes out, for sure, y'all are gonna have seen the clips on TikTok, whether I post them on TikTok, my Instagram, my Morgann Flowers page, or the Flowers Club co-page. So that's like my business event pagey vibe. Anyway, let's get into the good stuff. I really need some water, but like I just sat down and I don't feel like going all the way back across the room. Whole time it's 5 feet, mind you. I don't feel like going back that way to get my water. Anyway, I made a candle myself, which I honestly as the event was going on, I wasn't really all the way there. I wasn't participating in the way that the girls were. I really just was making sure everyone was good. I'm mixing, I'm mingling, I'm talking. Okay, what kind of scent you got? What kind of scent you got? Let me smell it. Da, da, da. Like I'm more of that person. And then towards, there was a certain point where I'm just like, maybe I should sit down and make my own candle. Because the girl that I partnered with, her name is Tiffany, she's a sweetheart. She oh, that smells good. I can't even tell y'all what I mixed together, but she did prepare a set for me also, because she's like, yeah, she wasn't gonna make a candle, but she made a place for me, so just in case I wanted to. So I'm like, why would I not also make a candle too? So I ended up sitting down and making a candle. She had wood wicks, which were beautiful. This vessel is stunning, like this matte black situation. She ate that up, okay? And it smells really good. And then the wood wick, I was telling one of the girls, I like the wood wick because of the crackle. It can get kind of scary, especially if it's like popping off and stuff. But I actually might light this tonight because it smells really nice. Now, honestly, I don't know what the throw is going to be like, but because, there's a whole there's a technique to a good candle. Fun fact, I used to have candle supplies. I used to try and make candles years ago when I was trying to figure out what business venture I wanted to take. I bought a bunch of candle supplies. I bought a bunch of vessels, and they looked just like this, but they were a little bit smaller, and they were like white, but they had the same like vibe to them. I had a bunch of little scents. I had soy wax, this soy wax blend, and as I was researching it, it's like a certain temperature. You have to pour it at this temperature, and then there was like so many different techniques that people were suggesting, but there's a certain, you got to put the scent in when you pour in the wax. Like it's a whole, it'd be like something specific, because you know how some candles have a better throw than others. So I just excuse me, I just painted my nails. I finally bought a top coat. They look sloppy, so not too much. They kind of sloppy, but I just needed something on my nails. But basically I just bought a top coat. I did not have a clear top coat for a long time, so they look like shinier, so I like how they look. Anyway, let's get into the other gifts. Two of my friends brought me gifts to the event, and honestly the event was actually, oh, that was yesterday. The event was yesterday. Wow, yeah, it was yesterday. But I'm just now sitting down, being able to pull out my camera, chat with y'all, and then we'll like unbox together. So I already know what this one is. As a matter of fact, let me read their card first, because she play all day. My friend, she gonna put on her story and her close friends like rage baiting Morgan, spelling her name with one N. I say, yo, she gets on my nerves. That would absolutely rage bait me. Spelling my name with one N. She's so funny. But read the card. Happy birthday. Thank you, sister girl. Okay, let me read it. Okay, I guess I'll read it out loud. She said, thank you for being a positive light and for always being supportive. I'm so grateful that God brought you into my life. I'm grateful for all the memories we've made, and I can't wait to make more. Love you, Nigeria. That's my good sister. And I do keep cards, so we're gonna keep that, and I'll keep the envelope because she's funny for that. But she actually ended up asking me what I wanted for my birthday. Well, she asked me if I wanted one of the Curves bags by Sean Brown. I know it's loud. Hold on. So I say yes. And if you guys have seen these Curves bags, how cute is that? It literally just says Curves, and then the rest of it goes that way. People were complaining about the quality, or not the quality, but basically it doesn't have any like inside pockets, so people weren't the happiest about that. I think the straps feel pretty sturdy, for being honest. I do like that there are two different strap options. So there are these like longer strap situation, and then they have like a side strap also, so kind of like a double strap like this, like so. And this is just so, it's just so fashionable and so cute. Like the quality seems good to me. Now granted, I do understand what people are saying about an inside pocket, like just something else so you can hold your collectibles, but excuse me, ain't nothing a couple bags are not gonna fix, if we're being honest. I like to carry my stuff in a separate bag anyway. You know how you have all those little pouches? Like I put my stuff in pouches anyway, so I'm not the maddest about there not being a little pouch, because when I think about my bags right now, what are in my pouches? Let's think about it. A big bag like this, mind you, what are in the pouches? If I had a zippered pouch, what would be in it? Maybe a tampon, a panty liner, a lip gloss. That's pretty much what will be in my little pouch. I don't put like my wallet in an additional pouch. I usually have, like, I don't put my wallet in the zipper inside of my bags. I usually will have that either in something else or minding its business somewhere else. Like I don't usually put my wallet in a whole zipper bag. Like I don't know, I just don't do that. So it's like it didn't really matter to me. But the quality, I'm gonna give y'all a bit of an upper closer. But it kind of feels like a little bit of a knit situation. There is no stretch to it. But if you guys can kind of, okay, you can see it a little better. But you can kind of see, it's kind of like a little knit. And they had some really good colors. This is like the periwinkle. I really wanted that green. The green one was fire, but the girl sold that one out very quickly. I think Naj actually got the green one, but the periwinkle is still good. I actually like the dark blue also. Like there was like a dark, deeper, like a cobalt blue situation. I like that one too, but that one was sold out also. But it's fine. I love this one. I love the periwinkle. This is like a it's like a, I don't want to say purplish blue, but very pretty. I'm very happy with that because I'm gonna rock this, okay? And will. So that was from Naj. Let me make sure I'm not missing nothing. Okay, that's from my good sister. It smells like perfume. That smells good. What the heck she got going on? Okay, so this next gift is from my friend Alexis. It's actually heavy. You know what? I don't know what this is exactly, but let me say this because I was posting about Lure. If you guys, I'm going to put a picture on the screen, but Lure literally caught my attention. There were a couple influencers talking about the brand, talking about like the bottles and the packaging and like just how creative and the artistry that went into the campaigns. It just really attracted me, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I have to smell these Lure fragrances. Like I just have to smell them. I went to Sephora. This was the thing, I ordered the little travel sizes because I just wanted to smell it. I didn't want the whole bottle. I was like, you know what, let me just smell them. And then I ordered them. They got delivered to the wrong location, to the wrong address. That irritated me. It pissed me off. So I ended up getting a refund for that, and then I never repurchased them again. I went to the mall in person. They didn't have them at that mall. They only had them at a specific mall that was like a more popular mall. So I'm like, dang, y'all don't even carry Lure in here. So like I never got to smell them until I went back to that mall. I finally got to smell them. I didn't purchase them at the time, but I do remember I liked them. I posted about them on my Instagram story. Alexis commented and was like, hey, like I actually do have the Lure ones. Like I can let you just have the ones that I have. I said, bet. And then I haven't seen her since then. So I did ask her if I could just have those Lure ones that we talked about before. But there's obviously something else in here. So I'm interested to see what we got going on. Oh my gosh, I already see a lot of stuff. Oh my gosh, she spoils me. I'm not going to lie. First of all, Body Butter Topless Tangerine. This is the best fragrance. Yes, ma'am. This is the Josie. You know what? And it's literally perfect timing because I'm running out of body butter. I literally just finished my Naturium one. Literally just yesterday for my event. I scooped out the last little bit of scoop out of that Naturium one. So this came at the perfect time. I needed another body butter. Yes. Thank you, sister. Boom. So we have some stuff from Edam, which is perfect because they have a really good lip line. So we have, oh my gosh, and this box is gorgeous. Oh, they probably make it glitter so you can tell it is glitter. One of the boxes is glittery and one of them isn't. Let me see if y'all be able to tell. I don't think y'all gonna be able to see. This top box is glittery. Oh my gosh, I'm so mad y'all can't see. Can y'all see it? Oh, you can't see it. Anyway, the bottom one is matte. And it's like I don't even want to open them because I want to take a picture. They just look so good. Let me try and open it like a decent human being and not rip the box. Maybe that'll help. Yeah, there we go. There we go. So I'm just going to open this one. Oh my gosh, it's gorgeous, mind you. Gorgeous. Look at that. Edam. Black owned. Hello. Oh my gosh, I literally just bought not bought one, but my sister got me the Refi one, and it has the same type of applicator. I love this like cold applicator vibe. I do have some Vaseline on. I wonder how chocolatey it is. Oh, it's very chocolate. Let me see. Oh, it's very chocolate. Let me see. Hold up. Camera low. Okay, hopefully it's just like a hint of chocolate. Oh, wow. Oh, it smells like chocolate. Oh, okay. It's chocolatey. I like that. And it's smooth. So this one it does have a little bit of a glitter to it. I love this applicator so much. And it's not sticky. I was just saying this about the Refi one. I was just saying this. If you don't like a sticky gloss, I was telling you all the Refi one is good, but this, I just wiped it on my blanket. Don't mind me. But the Edam one is really good too. It smells just like chocolate. It's giving me Merry Christmas. That's what it's giving me. It's giving me I need to pour up a cup of Joe, you know. I just put this in backwards and now I need to come back out. Goodness gracious. So I can put it in right. There we go. Okay. So we have two of the Edams. As you guys can see, it did give my lips some color. Let me see. Brown. Tink. Okay. Let's move on. Okay, so we have some Kosas. I actually have, I forgot what else I had from Kosas. This looks like a liner. Yes, this is a lip liner. Chocolate. Cannot go wrong with a lip liner. And then we have ding, 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 mascara. You know what? Oh my gosh. Yes, thank you. I literally was using a mascara the other day and the stopper came out. So like my mascara was so caked up because there was no stopper pulling, like getting all the excess mascara off the wand. You know what I mean? So I didn't even realize it until I was putting the mascara on. I'm like, this is very cakey. But it was too late. So I'm glad I got a replacement. Glad I got a replacement. Okay, so this is a gua sha. Oh, period. You know, I've been eating that, especially for my forehead. Oh no. I just messed my nail up. Wonderful. That's what I get. Okay, but it's a gua sha. Let me see. Oh, it says it has a mermaid tail. What does that mean? Now it's like, I already messed my nail up. You might as well just commit to it. Just commit to opening it at this point. Oh. Okay, okay, okay. Oh. Okay, and they give you instructions on how to do it. Do y'all gua sha? Let me know. Oh, it's a roll. Oh, wow. It has a little roller feature. How cool is that? Oh, that's why I said mermaid tail. This is kind of chic. You know what I mean? Like, kind of give it a little rink. And you give it a little... Oh my gosh, and it's so cold. So you give it a little rink. You know, that's how you're supposed to do it. Did I make a difference? Let me see. Let me stop playing. But I like the roller effect too. I imagine this being like for the under eye. Oh my gosh, it's so cooling. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, let me move on. I do have to wipe that off because I have a thing with gua shas where I'm like, I feel like I need to wipe it off. Like, I'm just gonna keep using it day to day. And okay, you know what? I'm not gonna put it back in the box. I feel like that's silly. Okay, we have a couple more to go. Okay, so, oh, this is Kosas. Okay, this goes with Kosas. And this is a soothing mist. I'm not gonna open it, it's all taped up, but this is a soothing mist. It just looks like this. If y'all try Kosas, let me know. It's this way, right? I think it's this way. Da! I have something else from Kosas. I just can't remember right now. I think it's in my makeup box. Oh my gosh. Morgann. Now, she spelled my name with 2 N's. She spelled my name with 2 N's. My good sister. Thank you. Sweet birthday sprinkles to bless you today. Ah! Okay, let me see. Because God made you special in every way. Period. Happy birthday, Morgann, and congrats on another successful event. I'm so grateful to have met you and call you a friend. Cheers to another year of happiness and success. P.S. I picked up 2 full size of the lure. Oh, I thought you liked the most and threw in the travel. Oh my God, I love her. Periante. Okay, we have to get to the lure. First of all, I'm so excited to have my hands on them officially because y'all, if y'all remember, I was hype about the lure. I'm not gonna lie, I was hype about the. Oh my gosh, this is. Oh, it's a body wash. Salt and Stone. Hey. You know what I mean? Because I really feel like you can't go wrong with a body wash. Okay, I'm gonna be done soon. No worries. You know, I'm gonna be done soon. Let me just smell it. Salt and Stone. Okay, let me see. Oh, bergamot and something else I can't. Hinoki. Bergamot and hinoki. Wow. This makes me want to take a bath. This gives me bath vibes for some reason. I can't tell you why. I took my shower for the night already. I'm mad I should have opened this already because I would have absolutely used it already. And here's another Salt and Stone. This is a Zoom. Okay, wait. This is also a burger. Oh, it's a body mist. Oh, I didn't. Oh, I can spray a body mist now. You know what? I'm not going to spray the body mist because I have the lure. Right. I have the lure. Right. Oh, look at how nice and chic that is. Look at the glass. Very minimalistic. Okay, let me see. My phone is lighting up. Oh. That almost smells better than the body wash. It's the same thing. It's bergamot and hinoki. That smells better than the body wash. It didn't smell that good now. I mean, this smelled good. This smelled good, but this, it seems, or you know what it is? This is probably stronger. This probably has a higher concentrate than this does. So I'm picking up on a scent so beautifully with this. Oh my gosh. Okay, Morgan, move on. Okay. Okay, we have some lip gloss jellies from NYX. We have a couple different colors, a whole collection of colors. Oh, here's another one. Okay, here's another one. We have the whole collection. Let me turn them to face y'all so y'all can see all of them. That smells so good. It has to air out though, so I can spray the lure. But you see the collection. Hey. Okay. So then we have the two lures. How iconic. Hey. Hey. Okay. Okay. Let me see. Cute. It's like, I feel like lures, the creativity that goes into everything with lure also is what does it for me. I love a good creative moment. So like, okay, this comes up, ding da da ding, zoom, and then it opens like a book. Like, how cute is that? Tell me it's not cute. Lie. You know what I mean? So this one is called Disfruta, and it looks like this. She's cute. She's tucked away. She keeping it real cute, you know? She's tucked away. Oh, okay. Salute before noon. What aren't we celebrating? That's a good question. It's so much to be proud, so much to celebrate. Now, I can't remember which ones I liked when I sprayed them in the store. Excuse me, that's my only thing. Let me see. Maybe I can spray it on here. Wait, I sprayed it on my hand. Gosh. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, it's smoky. This is smoky, but it smells good though. Oh, wait, this is smoky. I smell that. Let me see. Oh, y'all don't have the, see? Okay, you lost a couple points for that lure. I do want to see the notes somewhere, you know? I would have loved if they would have put like the notes on the side or something. So I do have to look it up to see, or let me double check. Oh, they're here. You know what? They get their points back. Okay, so we have neroli. Yes, I got it right. Okay, good job, nose. Okay, neroli, passion fruit pulp, agave nectar, ice melting down glass, and mezcal magic. It's a smoky cocktailed citrus. I said smoky, did I not? Did I not say smoky? Oh wow, it's definitely smoky, citrusy. That's beautifully layered. It's actually just kind of interesting to, like, fragrances are so interesting. You know what I mean? Like, how y'all come up with that? You know? And now it's on my hands. Ooh! Okay, that's very strong. Where's the other one? Where do you got that one? Oh, here. Okay, so this one is called Sublimity, which is described as warm skin, white flowers, coconut nectar, sandalwood, marine musk, and full sun. Okay, I think this might have been the other one that I actually liked, because I remember it was a lighter bottle that I really feel like I liked, or that I guess was probably more popular, to be honest. So we're gonna open her up like a book. Yeah, I think this one might have been it. Hold on, let me see. Let me not spray my hand this time. Okay, spray the book. Oh. Okay, the coconut, it's very light, it's very pretty. Gives me daytime. It kind of gives me vacation, but you can get away with it on the East Coast. You know what I mean? That's kind of the vibe that it's giving me right now. Yay! I'm so happy. I love when people listen to me. You know what I mean? I love when people pay attention to me. I love that so much. Okay, so it says, did you know inside a wave, time stands still? Inside a wave, time stands still. Interesante. You know? What do they mean by that? Inside a wave? Oh, I'm getting the smoky. Wow. Okay, I have to thank my girls. Oh, wait, it's one more thing. Oh my God, one more thing. Oh, right. She did just say they were the minis. Okay, so these were the other two of the minis. So let me see what this one. Oh, wow. That one smells good, too. And this one is, let me see. Love and a Little Twisted. Okay, wow. And then this one is, I might not be able to see it. Okay, yeah, I can't see that. Oh, I'm smelling this. The smoky is killing me. Oh, interesting. I think the line is just beautiful in general. They have something for everybody, and each fragrance is still very unique. Still very unique. So we are all set. Oh my gosh, what a beautiful end to the week. I did go back to work today, so you know I've literally been off all week, so easing back into the week slowly. I booked 2 ClassPass classes this week, so I'm going to be getting back into a little bit more of a routine. But oh, I need to post the pictures for canvases and cocktails, or candles and cocktails. I'm going to put a couple on the screen. I tried my best, you know what I mean? I tried my best. I think we got some good ones, but again, I wasn't able to like hire someone to come and do the pictures and whatnot. So we tried our best to just get what we could and really just still enjoy the event, you know. So hopefully y'all can feel that through the clips. So, but okay, I gotta put all my stuff away. Bye. Hey guys, it's the next morning. I just got off the phone with the woman. Okay, I told y'all I got into an accident a couple years ago. This was like, was it 2024? I think it was 2024. Or was it 2023? Can't remember. I think it was 2023. But I got into a car accident. At the time, my insurance said it was not my fault. It was basically, there was a woman, I'm driving this way, a woman was coming in the opposite direction. She turned into me. I spun and into another car. So basically, the car that I spun into are now pursuing legal, you know, their legal rights. Cool. What's not cool is their attorney is saying I may be 10% responsible. I think obviously pulling at strings because it doesn't make any sense. So we have I have a deposition scheduled where I have to like talk to them and stuff. Like, I don't want to go, like, yo yo, I think it's sick. Like, it's greed. It's like disgusting. It's bringing people into it that literally didn't do anything. There would have been no accident if she didn't turn into me, period. I'm literally driving straight through my green light, driving straight through my green light. She turned as I'm coming into me. What was I supposed to do differently? And it sucks because it's like, again, it's an attorney pulling at strings. They're trying to just figure out like, okay, well, if the other insurance isn't going to take responsibility, how can I bring Morgann's insurance into it also? We can just say that even though logically she's just driving straight, let's just say that she could have swerved when she saw the car. Like, it's just like, it's really something, you know, it's really something. So that's in January. I don't know. I didn't do anything. So it's just like, okay, I'm just going to give it to God. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully all just goes in the way that it's supposed to go because, that's all I can say. So yes, it's Monday morning. I have to work in a little bit. I didn't tell y'all that it snowed. And I was really happy because it snowed after my event. Oh my gosh, like, so my event was on Saturday. It snowed Saturday night going into Sunday. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, imagine if it had snowed Friday going into Saturday, like snowed for my event. I would have had to cancel it. I would have had to cancel because it's thick snow. It's snow. And I did not know it was supposed to snow at all. I was not paying attention. Wow, I did not know it was supposed to snow at all. But I'm very thankful that it did not snow. And it didn't snow on the event day or going into the event day. It didn't affect the girls' ability to get home or anything like that. It was still just it wasn't even snowing really at the by the end of my event. It was literally just little flurries. So I literally went to get something to eat after the event and it still wasn't really snowing. It may have been just like a little dusty, little like fuzzies coming down. But by the morning, I'm talking snow like this on top of my car that I had to get, you know. So I'm just very thankful that it didn't happen at the time. So I'm just going to chill for a little bit. I have to eat something for sure. So it's literally going on 10 o'clock. I keep saying literally. It's going on 10 o'clock. So I have to use my new body wash, take a shower. But I'll check back in with y'all in a little bit. I have something to say. Wait, actually, let me get my blanket. I have something to say. Now, let me preface this by saying this is a trigger warning, because this is about a conversation that's happening on TikTok right now, or my side of TikTok, that has to do with unaliving, self-harm, like that type of stuff. So what I typically do for my vlogs, I always like to do timestamps. So if you've never noticed them, they're usually in the description box. So just in case you're not interested in the conversation, I try to make it easier for you to skip past it if you don't want to talk, if you don't want to hear about this. But I just have something to say, because, okay, my main message that I just thought about: choose your battles wisely, right? How did you get to that message, Morgan? Because this is about a situation. Her name was Rizzy. I've never seen her before. I've never been on messy talk side of the internet or side of TikTok where they're just kind of like messy and like mean to each other, and they like battle and they send each other money, but they're mean. I don't know. I've never been on the side of the TikTok before. So this was so it sucks. It's crazy that the very first time I hear about this side of the internet is because she unalived herself. Now, one of the girls that was in Messy Talk. So people are all trying to, and apparently she did it on live. Now, I of course didn't see the live. I imagine they would have taken it down if someone posted it, but I didn't, I don't know, but that's what I'm hearing. And then there's a couple people that apparently the girl Rizzy named in particular that had to do with her taking her life in that moment, that's a different conversation. But one of the people that she named, I just saw a clip of her talking about the situation. And this person, her name is Heartbreaker. I've never seen her before either. But this person, she was talking about the situation. She was apparently one of the people on Messy Talk that was mean to her. They have clippings, recordings of the lives of this person being really, really mean to the girl Rizzy. And other people all just chiming in also. This person, or the girl Rizzy, as far as I'm concerned, rest in peace to her, but she was struggling with some like mental health issues. She was like adopted, and she had like a white family, so she never really understood herself, and she had a couple different things going on in her brain that probably contributed to the way that she was feeling. So the video that I just watched was about Heartbreaker, talking about the passing at this point. And some of the things that she was saying, it was very like yuck to me. And you can tell that this is a nasty spirited woman. I'm sorry. You can just tell. Hold on, let me see.
I will say the cyberbullying thing they're doing, Rizzy didn't block me on social media. Rizzy didn't block my number.
One of the things that she was saying in this clip that I'm watching was about, she was saying that Rizzy and her had a relationship where they would be mean to each other. They would both go below the belt with one another equally. And that may be true. Again, I've never been on the side, so I really don't know. I really can't have an opinion, but past what I'm seeing or what I'm hearing. But she's like, yeah, me and Rizzy had this relationship where, we would go back and forth and be mean and like nasty to each other, or go below the belt, but we would be cool again, and we kind of like go back and forth. Rizzy would call me. Rizzy would pay to be on her subscription service. Rizzy would initiate a lot of the conversations, a lot of the text messages, the calls. They would fall asleep on FaceTime together. So she's explaining this relationship with her and Rizzy. What I don't like is that she also said, hold on, let's back it up. She also said that Rizzy has made 6 attempts on her life in the past 30 days. So this is information that she knew. She said she would help Rizzy get into places and homes that would help to protect herself from doing stuff like that. So I'm guessing some sort of like mental health facilities. So she knew, she was hip to what Rizzy had going on. My thought is, if you knew how sensitive Rizzy was, right? If you knew what's going on in this person's life, you knew they made multiple attempts on their own life, why are you engaging negatively? What's the point? Why, if you know how sensitive this person is, you know the ins and out of their life, you know how they're feeling at any given time, or you had such a relationship with this person that you could visibly see her pain, why would you continue just engaging with her on the negative side of things? Probably was for money. It probably was so that you had a live, y'all had some stuff to talk about on live, and people send you more money if they want to see y'all argue. That's probably what it had to do with. You used her. You used her. You used her. Like that's the only logical conclusion that I can come to. You knew what she was going with. You knew what she was going through. You knew what she was struggling with, but you still continued to degrade her after she degraded you, because the thing that she tried to make clear was, I'm a responder. I only respond to people when they come at me. So Rizzy would initiate whatever it was that they had beef about, and she would just clap back at Rizzy and say mean things and go below the belt and spill each other's sensitive business. But I wouldn't even engage with this person in that way if I knew her positioning was at risk. I wouldn't even do it. Like, I don't feel like it would be worth it at that point. It would be like, okay, I know you're talking out of anger right now. Like, you know, it's like, I would be able to think in my brain, like, I'm not even going to engage with you because I know what you're going through. I know that you're actually hurting about something way deeper than whatever it is that we're talking about in this moment. So I'm not even going to feed into your nonsense. Sister, I'm going to talk to you later. Get her off the live. Like, you know what I mean? It doesn't make sense to do it any other way. If you knew all the pain that she had been inflicting on herself, I don't understand that. I don't understand, because you used her for money. You thought that your beef with her was a part of the reason your lives would be making some money, and people would send you money, and people would sending you gifts. When they see y'all argue, they see y'all going back and forth. It's getting da 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 rah 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 rah. So you kept her on the live so that you could profit off of whatever y'all had going on. No shade.
Rizzy initiated just about every call that we have chats with each other. Rizzy started off with the text. She was always the texter first.
So you knew Rizzy was seeking some sort of community, right? Like, you knew that's what she needed. She's texting you first. She's reaching out to you constantly. Rizzy was the main one that would initiate conversation. You knew she needed something. You knew she was looking for something. Now, hurt people. We understand that also. So if that means that you didn't engage with her at all, or you engage with her from a certain distance to a certain extent, you gave her the help that she needed, you talked to her when you needed to talk to her, but certain lines, certain boundaries, you just don't cross because you know how sensitive she is. This is your friend, right? And then the other thing she's saying towards the end of this video is that, like, oh, well, like, it's too late. People ask me why I'm not sad. I'm not sad because I was sad when it mattered. It doesn't matter anymore. Rizzy's gone. It's too late. So I'm not going to, like, I'm not going to, like, rally behind her because it's too late. Like, I did that already. It's just like, your friend, this is because they weren't really friends, if we're being honest. This is someone that you're claiming you were some sort of close to. Y'all fell asleep on FaceTime and you helped her in the facilities and you knew her business, but it's not enough to continue to, like, keep her name alive. All she cares about right now is defending her own name, which a part of me understands because she's getting bashed really badly. She's getting partially blamed for someone taking their own, you know what I mean? So I understand wanting to feel defensive and being like, no, I had nothing to do with this, and wanting to go into a defense mode. But it's more important also to keep her name alive and to speak life into the situation and not downplay things. And again, it's important to choose your battles. And the reason I got to that is because you chose to go tit for tat and back and forth with someone who had a sensitive, who was like on the brink. I would never, if I knew, I would never. Now, granted, I don't do stuff like that anyway, but for the most part, like, if I knew someone was really sensitive and anything could trigger them, and, like, I wouldn't even engage with them. Like, I wouldn't do it. And you know, also, other people were doing the same thing to Rizzy. It's not even just you. It was other people who were attacking her constantly. She was getting into arguments. It's like, I would come to a point where I'm like, all right, can we all just chill? Like, I wouldn't want to see that continue. I'd be like, you know what? I actually can't take this anymore. This bickering, this whatever y'all got going on, nothing's that serious. I promise you, nothing's that deep. This is TikTok. Now, granted, yes, TikTok relates to real life. We had this conversation before, but There's nothing that you can be but so mad about a stranger for over TikTok. What did you, like, not give me a gift? Like, what are you mad about? Like, you don't even know me. What are you mad about? And if I don't know you, if I'm not cool with you, if we don't have a relationship, I'm not going to tell you my business so that you can throw it back in my face on a live. It's just like, everyone's doing stuff wrong here. You know what I mean? Like, everyone's doing stuff wrong. But I think it's important to pick your battles. Like, I really think it's important because now you have to defend yourself from evidence. People have evidence, lives of you talking, being very nasty to this person. People are going to point the finger, even if they didn't see the whole picture. Rizzy may have started it, maybe, but that doesn't matter anymore. It doesn't matter, because the point is, you knew what she was going through and you still decided to be nasty and evil to her. You still decided to. That there's no, like, that's just low to me. I'm not even gonna go low with you. Some stuff not even worth it. And it's damn sure not worth it with someone who I know is struggling with their mental health and a fixation on wanting to end their own lives. I'm not even gonna do it. It's not worth it. It's just kind of heavy on, at least on this side of TikTok. You know, obviously there are so many other things that's going on at the same time. But since that's on my brain, it's just like, what be wrong with people? I don't know. I love Dominique Morgan.
Double negative of her eyebrows and forehead are a gag.
Sorry, it's not funny.
I just watched a video of her. I have 7 videos. I do have 7 videos on my phone of people telling her to unalive herself. Why are you saying that so smugly? Miss Thing, what is wrong with you? A woman is dead. Even if you didn't have anything to do with it, even if you don't feel culpable or you don't want to grieve, then get off a line doing lives talking about the girl. What the fuck is wrong with you bitches? Where is your couth? What is wrong with you hoes?
We can't find it.
Baby, y'all glad that girl ain't none of my people, and she ain't none of my people, and I still want to come and storm one of your lives.
And my thing is also, when watching the live, there are a bunch of yes men also. When the heartbreaker lady is on live talking about the situation, everyone's just like, yeah, it happens. You know, when people are going through stuff, when people have made up their mind about whether they want to leave this earth, it's nothing you can do. It's just like, a bunch of y'all are feeding, not like, come on, that's true. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's true to an extent. You know, it is. You can only do but so much when someone has made up their mind. You know what I mean? You can just try to be the best person that you can be to them, but that's the key. Being the best person you can be to them. Not saying, oh, well, they would have made their decision anyway. I could have just treated them however, in whatever type of way anyway, because they would have just made up their mind anyway. Oh, well. You know, like, why would you act like that? That still doesn't make sense. Okay, I don't mind. I'm just gonna, I'll let her pick fights with me. I'm gonna just talk about her like a dog. I don't even care. She gonna leave anyway. It's just like, what? Like, God. Oh gosh, I just can't. You know, I can't. The internet is crazy. And then people are also wondering, and I don't think they would be able to bring charges against her at all. You know what I mean? I don't think she did anything that crazy, or nothing directly. At least not that girl. Someone talked about a case some time ago, I think it was in 2014 or something, where a guy was telling his girlfriend that he wanted to commit, and then she just like, do it. Like, she was egging him on, like, just do it. Like, you keep talking about it, do it. And they found all the text messages of that, and then they charged her with with manslaughter. And I'm like, as you should have. Why would you say that to somebody? Like, what be going on? What be going on? So hopefully she's at peace. That's all you can hope for at this point. You know? That's all you can hope for. Okay, I've also not lit my candle from the event yet. And we did a wood wick. Shout out to Tiffany. Like, I can't, she really ate that up. So we did a wood wick. Look at, like, the vessel, like, I'm not over it yet. So I told you guys also, I think in my last video, I bought a box of matches. These are penny matches. They aren't the prettiest, obviously. It's just a regular box of matches now. But I love the strike vibe. Like, I just love that. I was gonna see if I can find a cute box or a cute strike match off of Amazon, but I kind of want to shop more in person these days. Anyway. Ah! Oh, I broke it. Yeah. Oh, I think the flame is gonna be too close to my finger. All right, let me do it again. Hold on. I literally watched a TikTok of some girl striking a match for the first time, and it broke, and she just threw it on the ground, and everybody started panicking because I'm like, now, girl, why would you throw it on the floor? All right, wait. I don't want to. I'm scared. Okay. Close. I'm also not trying to break it. There we go. Hey. Come on, Wilwick. Let's get into it. Hey, come on, Wilwick. Yay. So we're gonna test that out. See what the throw is like. Yay. Okay, I have to make a quick run. I didn't do my hair, so I put a hat on. So I literally it's like a mea culpa hat. If you guys have ever seen this brand, it's Philly based. I bought this a couple years ago. Just me, my best friend, and my sister were also like, oh, let's all get a mea culpa hat. And it's so crazy because mine was the only one that came in. It wasn't funny because like they were irked, like, where's my order? So both of them had issues with their order. I think they both ended up getting a refund of some sort, and I got this one. I think it's probably because of the color. Like, I feel like this is probably the most basic, probably most wanted color. I think anytime I see a mea culpa, it's usually a color of some sort. They seem to be the more popular ones. So I felt like at the time it had something to do with that. But I have to be back here in an hour. So I'm kind of like literally, well, I don't have to be back here technically. Anything I have to do, I could do on my phone, but I would rather be situated when I'm doing it. So I'm taking a risk here. Also, boots I have on my Doc Martens. I told y'all it snowed. So it's kind of like whatever. I literally wanted to wear the Curves bag so bad. First of all, I cannot get it up my arm because of this coat. Like, the coat's so big, I can't really get it up my arm comfortably. So it would kind of be like, I would have to be adjusting it the whole time. But it's just so cute. It's literally, should I just wear it? Let me see. My thing is, I wanted to fill it out. I think that was my problem too. I wanted to get maybe like a insert of some sort so that I can put some stuff in other places, or I was thinking I could dig around in my place for something to like a pouch. So this would be perfect to me, but I have other stuff in this already. So something like this would be perfect if I had another one of these. And literally all my pouches, I already have makeup in them, so this would be perfect. But this is like, you know, I already have stuff in these, so I don't have like a good pouch to put stuff in to really like feel like I'm getting a good use out of it right now. So I may have to look on Amazon. I also can't wait to get bag charms for it. If you know Amira, where you at, I'm gonna put her page on the screen. On her TikTok, she has a couple of these. I think she has like 3 of them, and she was showing her different bags, and one of them she had like a foxtail on it. It was so cute, and she had like a little like a hotel type of key situation on it. So I can't wait to like dress it up and make it more personalized. But I'm also not trying to force it, because this is what she was saying too. She don't want to buy a bunch of random charms off of Amazon. It's like, I would rather source them a little bit so that they're more me, basically. If I could find a pin, I may have a pin, like, you know, like a safety, like a button. If I can find stuff like that, I would love to like make it really personalized and really me. So I'm just gonna hold off on it and stop trying to be hype. I'm just gonna wear my little ADW bag for now because it's just like simple. And yeah, again, it's snow on the ground. I'm really not pressed about an outfit. The only reason I put jeans on is because I was gonna wear the bag. So I was like, maybe I'll do a cute little video, and then now I'm just like, forget it. So let's hit the road, Jack. Question of the day though, who do I want to smell like? I think I'm gonna go with one of the Lures. I don't even know which one is this called? I don't know if it's called, it says Lovely and a Little Twisted. I don't know if that's the name of the fragrance or if that's just like something they wrote in the bottom. I don't know. But we're gonna smell like her today. I like that. This is one of my favorites from the Lure collection. Definitely. Smells beautiful. I'm running out of space on my perfume stand. I'm not gonna lie. Oh wait, let me get a battery. Also, the red nail, I got a top, that's how I got a top coat. So like it's shinier. Like they just look so much better to me. The red tends to pop in general, but a shiny red, it's just like, hello, you can't help but to look at the red. It's just gorgeous. Okay, let's go. Okay, flowers. Oh, I didn't even tell you what I was doing. Today's my friend's birthday, so I just picked her up some flowers. We kind of have like a tradition, hold up, where we just get each other flowers all the time. Excuse me, for like special events, obviously, birthdays. So it's kind of like a regular thing. She got me flowers for my birthday. So I always get her flowers also. And I'm going to be seeing her later. She's actually doing like a interview type of vibe situation later. So you guys will see that. A part of the reason also why I didn't do my hair, because I'm like, I'm just going to do my hair officially later. So I'm just going to slap a hat on and figure out the rest. So it's 12:30. I will not be back home by 1. I think I said this already. I don't necessarily need to be home. I just want to be situated and sat somewhere so that I could do my post. I have to post at 1. So, but one other thing I want to do, I want to go to Michael's and get a planner, a 2026 planner. I tried to do it online, hated it. They basically have this thing where you have to you can like make your own planner basically, which is like, I understand what they're trying to do, but you can like, it ended up being like $40 by the time I assembled the planner. It's like, I don't want to spend $40 on a planner. I just want to buy a planner that's already put together. I don't really care about decorating the rings on the side of the spiral book, and I don't care about all of that. Like, just give me the planner. As long as I like the dashboard layout, as long as I can make it my little make it my own thing in general. I was gonna do that anyway, so I don't need to like customize it. So hopefully Michael's, like I usually get my planners from Michael's. Hopefully they have a regular one I can just buy and go. Honestly though, they still be pretty expensive, but they're not $40 though. They might be like 20 something dollars, but it's like, I don't want to spend $40. Oh right, because shipping, I don't care about it that much, you know what I mean? So let's go to Michael's and see what they have. I heard some stuff about Michael's on TikTok where they're like doing with the dynamic pricing, where like they don't put the price of the item in the aisle. You have to like scan it in order to figure out what the price is, which is annoying because they can shift and fluctuate and change the prices whenever they want to, because there's no price that you can rely on your eyes to see. You have to just wait until whatever the system says it is that day. That's annoying. Like, I just feel like that's trash. So, you know, so let's see. Okay, ended up going with this one. They were having a 40% off sale, so this came to like $17 as compared to that $40 they was trying to have me spend online. Like, girl, I'm not doing that. But this one, look how pretty it is. Like, very like, hello, and then green is my favorite color, so I said, oh yeah. Immediately. Some of them were originally like $35. I think this one was only 20 something. Let me see. I'm looking on a receipt actually. Act like I know what I'm doing. Okay, so this was originally 30, right? This was originally 30, and then like I said, it came down to really $18, $17.99. So I'm not mad at all. You know, I do like the green is really what got me. Like, it just feels so, look at that. Oh my gosh, I love a happy planner. So 2026, here I come. Okay, so I'm now at the outlets because I want to see if I can find a bag charm. Now, there's a Coach outlet over here, but I actually don't want to do a Coach. Like, I don't want to spend that much on a charm. I kind of just want something cutesy and simple. So there's also an Express. I'm thinking about stuff that I could probably make into charms also. So I want to just see what else they got. And I was talking to you guys also about, I think I mentioned it, yeah, about Amira. And she was saying, when she was talking about her charms, that she just likes to source them instead of purchase them all from one place. And I feel like that would make it more fun than just, like I said, going on Amazon or something like that. So let's see what we can find. This is what I'm talking about. I'm gonna get a Converse bag charm. These are so adorable. Maybe like a regular black and white. How cute is that? I personally feel like the best bag charms are the bag charms that are not supposed to be bag charms. I feel like the best way you can add to a little charm situation is when it's something that's completely like out of the ordinary, or like, like, where'd you come up with that? So I don't know. Again, these are the ones that I saw at Converse, which They were like $3, which they should. That's how much they should be. But I think regularly they are a little bit more expensive than that. But since they were having a sale, holiday sale, whatever. This was an accident. I didn't mean to get Christmas colors. Complete accident. Honestly, I was thinking about the green for the Curbs bag because I just like, first of all, green is my favorite. So I was like, green would be so cutesy. Like, I like a green vibe. And then I'm still on my red kick a little bit, which is where the red came from. And I was like, maybe I can use the red for a completely different bag. I wouldn't put both of the Converses on. Well, I wouldn't put both the Converses on it. That wasn't my initial thought. Honestly, I just wanted one. And they're just so cutesy and adorable. Like, look at how cute they are. They're just so stinking cute. And I was like, oh my gosh, yes. And mind you, I've seen these before. I just completely forgot. So when I'm walking around the outlets, I'm just like, let me go on Converse real quick. And as soon as I came in, I was just like, perfect. I literally remember these now. I didn't remember them before I decided to go in the store. But as soon as I got in there, I was just like, yes. Oh, are they different? Oh, okay. Okay, and then I went in Francesca's. Right, Francesca's. And they had, these were on sale. This was like $4. So it's just like a little heart situation. They also had gold ones, but I find that I'm kind of more of a silver girl. I really think I like silver on me better. Like sometimes when I'm looking at myself in videos and I have like silver jewelry on, I feel like it complements my complexion more for some reason. I don't know what my undertones are, and I remember I tried to look it up, but it's hard. I can't figure that out. I don't know. They're like, well, what color do you, I just hit myself. What color looks best on you? And like, do you look better in cool tones, or I look really good in white? I always say white. If I have on a white shirt and like silver jewelry, I tend to really, and if I'm in the sun and it's like bright, like I tend to really like how I look. So I feel like that matters. I feel like that counts for something. So we got silver. Now, that's all I was able to get at the store. And the reason why I mentioned in the beginning that I think that bag charms look best when they're completely out of the ordinary, or like when they're random, is because I decided to just go through my drawer just to see, like my junk drawer basically, just to see like what little knickknacks I had. And obviously I found safety pins, which I can use to like hook on, because I was wondering, like, do people just the bag charms just be sliding all over? Like, how do they stay? I kind of would want them to stay in place. And I see that this bag has like a little gap right here where you can put something through, like a safety pin, or you can like secure them a little bit better. So I feel like that would make me more comfortable. Like, I don't really want them sliding all across the strap. Every time I move in, the bag charms just flying. Like, that would be annoying to me. So that was a thought. So I pulled out this, number one. Okay, maybe this is my Cowboy Carter wristband. If you went to the concert, she had like a little wristband where like these would light up and, you know, whatever. So I'm like, it does give God Bless America, you know what I mean? Which is just like because of the because of the red, white, and blue. But I'm like, this would be kind of like different. Like, I feel like this will be kind of different. I may hate it. We're gonna see. Don't say too much. We're gonna see if I hate it or not. But also, it does have this little memo in the back. Can I take this off? I kind of hate this. It's like a little info packet back there. If you guys can see it, it's like, can I take that off or no? Like the warning label. I don't care about that. I just want the. But honestly, I like this. I'm gonna just leave it alone for now. But honestly, I like this because it's something memorable to me. Like, it's kind of more personal. I won't say no one. Someone else may have thought of this exact idea. Why is it up? My camera just was doing a little focusing. But someone may have thought of this exact idea to say, oh, I'm going to put my Cowboy Carter chain or wristlet on there. But what are the chances? Like, if I'm walking by you in the street, I'm probably not going to see that you have a Cowboy Carter on your bag as a bag charm. And that alone makes me happy. Like, I'm just like, how can I personalize it? That's the whole point. Number two, the other things I was thinking about. Well, this is one other thing. I got this from, if you guys remember when Olipop sent me the bathing suits and they sent me a couple Olipops, they also sent me these little keychain thingies, which at the time I really had no clue what to do with. It's just like, I don't know exactly what they're supposed to like hook onto. Now, these are gold, so it wouldn't mess up the silver vibe, but low key, I also like a mixed metal situation. And they have some red little detailing. Like, I like that vibe. So I'm like, well, if I can find a way to hook these onto something, that may be like kind of cute little like little something on it. So that was a thought. I don't know how. I would have to find out how to hook these because the hook is a little different. Now, lastly, I have this little keychain or this little lock, and it has a key with it. So cool. Granted, I don't know where this is from. Or no, it doesn't matter what it's from. You know, it's just like a lock that I had in my drawer. And then the other option would be, this is my high school locker. And for some reason, like, I just always had it, and I still remember, I think I remember what the code is. I'm scared to like press it. I used to have it written on the back, but it's faded now. I kind of remember it, but I'm scared to lock it so that because what if I forgot? Now, if I lock this onto here and I forget it, I'm just going to be SOL because I will not be able to take this back off. That's the only downside. So, but let's see. Let me see. I like this vibe though, because this is my gym locker. Like, no one, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is very personal to me. This is my gym locker. Let me see. Oh wait, it does fit. Does it fit? Oh no, I would still have to press it through. Okay, I was trying to see if the lock could fit through that little pocket, but like, not really. And I don't want to rip the bag. Okay, don't want to rip the bag. But I honestly, like, I'm trying to figure out, obviously if I lock it, it's going to just be like sliding. Like, I hate the idea of it just clanging and knocking me across the head. Like, I don't like that. I want it to be secure. That's my only downside right now. How do I secure it? How would I secure this? Like, that's really my downside. You know, with the smaller lock, I would be, yeah, like, I'm going to rip this pocket. With the smaller lock, I can get away. It's not as fun though. Like, it's just not as fun. It's boring. I would be able to get away with something like, this is boring. No. That's boring to me. I can't. Like, if you're going to do it, then just do it, you know? Now, what else can I lock it onto? Can I put it on? I could lock it onto here like this, but that means it's going to be there forever though. Like, it's going to be there forever because, well, that's not true. I just would have to, I'm just thinking about what if I forget the code and I can't unlock it. I'm scared to test it. I wonder if there's a way I can test it. But no, I have to close it to test it. How do I do this again? So you would go, oh gosh, how do you do this again? How many years was this from? Let me see. You just like go one way and then you go the other way. I actually don't remember how to do it. Okay, let me think. Okay, well, worst come to worst with this, at least I have a safe, or I would have to try and, well, at least I would be able to figure something out with this. Yeah, I would at least be able to get it off. I won't be able to unlock it if I don't remember how to do it. I think you like go one way and then, oh gosh, I forgot. I may have to just Google it. Like, how to unlock a standard lock. Do you go twice this? Because you know, you have to like scroll this way and then scroll the other way and then scroll back the other way. Like, you know. So that's the thought with the bag charm. I'm going to figure it out. I honestly also thought about a cloth too. I know this is really random, but I like to carry these because they help me wipe off my camera. Like, you're ever wearing an outfit and it's like, it's no cotton and you can't like wipe the back camera off. So I always like to have something with me, like a cloth, so that I can always be sure that I can wipe my back camera off perfectly. So if I attach see, like, that's just extra to me. So maybe not. Okay, fine, you know. But I'm going to figure out the structure of the bag charm and stop talking. But that's basically just what the vibe will be. I'll show y'all what I end up coming up with. My nails are breaking. I'm going to show you guys what I end up coming up with. I also need to eat something. So we'll be back. Okay. This is where we ended. Tink. Okay, so. Okay, on this side, I have the little charms from... They're so tiny and cutesy. I should put all 4 of them on here because I think I have 2 more. But they're the little mini ones from the Hollywood partnership. And then on this side, as you guys can see, I did the silver here. I tried to link it to be in the best way I could. But I tried to link it so that it wouldn't be sliding all over like I told y'all. I wanted it to be attached. So I just kind of attached the top strap to the bottom. And I did get the lock, by the way. I did remember the code, period. And then the Converse, how cute. So I'll just be like, oh, excuse me. Hit you on my bag, you know? One other thing that I just remembered. I had this like pin button situation in my jewelry box. Excuse me. That I never touched. Literally from years ago that I got with my best friend. They had a Louis Vuitton. Oh, I wish it didn't say Louis Vuitton. I mean, it is from Louis Vuitton. They had an activation in New York that me and my best friend went to go and see. So we had these little pins. Mind you, I've never opened this. As you can see, I've never opened it. I literally just had it sitting in my little jewelry box. So low key, so I'm high key gonna put this on the bag also, because this material is perfect. It can literally just pierce right through it. So I'm happy I still have this. So this would kind of represent my best friend. So I love how like everything, they just come from different places. That's the entire point. That's the entire point. So we love that. Okay, I believe you. You know what? Okay, I think I'm done though. I'm not gonna add anything else. I think I'm done. I should have added like a ring that my grandma gave me on the lock. Just like one little ring. That's it. Not too much. Regular. Simple. You know? But this is the last thing I'm gonna add. Okay. Yay! Cute! It's adorable. Okay, I'm done with the bag, y'all. For real this time. Okay, bye. I just made his recipe.
And tomato bowl. Beef, potato, and tomato recipe.
So it's just beef, potato, and tomatoes. I don't have everything that he has. Hold on.
Okay.
I don't have everything that he has, but I pretty much just. Why is it so dark? I'm about to say, goodness gracious. So it's just, I did ground turkey, onions, and I put a little bit of those microgreens in there, tomato, and then in his recipe he also made like a chipotle sauce. I showed y'all that I got these like chipotle peppers that he blended up in the video. I'll link the video below, because y'all may not really get the gist of it right now. Like, it don't look that good, but I have a feeling it's going to be really good actually. So I'll link it below if anyone cares. Okay, and this is what it looks like. It looks good. It's like the chipotle sauce that he made, the ground turkey, potatoes, and I really should have made like a different type of veggie, but again, it's just the, oh, I did put sauerkraut in there because I felt like you wouldn't really taste the sauerkraut in the ground beef. Like, I'm not going to taste it. I know I'm not. So, okay, bye. Oh, this would be good with chickpeas too, if I had chickpeas. Well, I do have chickpeas, but if I made chickpeas. Okay, bye.
Nothing. Clearly a lot for me to take in. It don't make sense. Young East African girl, you don't run from where we come from. That sound like poetic justice. Okay, doing that walk for. When I see the thing move, I just wish we would fight less and we would talk. You can get it, you can get it, you can get it. And I know just don't. And I know just don't what you want.
Taboo. Making sure my punctuation curve. Heavy letter is true. If I told you that a flower bloomed in a dark room, would you trust it? I really need to hear this. Love is not just a verb, and I can see power steering.
Ooh, she fooling. She was doing all suspicion. But I fell in her. These are the rain. Oh, you heard me, baby. Ooh, baby.
Okay, for my friend's birthday, she's interviewing a bunch of her friends, so it's going to be kind of like a recap, like what have you learned this year type of thing. So that's what I'm doing now. As you guys saw, I had on my like striped button up. Did something to my hair. I just had to repaint my nails. Child, I didn't chip them all up throughout the day. Also, putting the charms on that bag. Oh, I said I'm going to have to repaint my nails. The way I had to use my nails to pry open the thing, my nails was all jacked up. So I'm wearing a repeat outfit actually. I've worn this corduroy striped shirt combo before. I just wore it with a pair of heels, and I went to dinner. I had a different coat on too. So that's why, you know, sometimes when you switch up the accessories, you switch up the coat, you switch the hair, it kind of, you know, starts to feel like a different outfit. So yeah, that's what we got. I have a pair of boots on, the same boot. I know I'm backlit, but the same boots that I had on from earlier. The fragrance, I actually did the Lure Sublimity, which is like the light blue bottle, and I also paired it with another fragrance. I'm still trying to see if I like the combo together, so I'm not going to mention it. Because the Sublimity, the light blue bottle, kind of gives coconutty. It gives like vacation vibe, and I'm not sure if I like that combo together. I was just winging it. I just was doing anything, but I should have paid more attention to the notes, like how they would blend. But that's what we got. So I need to get out of here because it's 6:15 now. It's supposed to start around 7, so I kind of want to roll in at a decent time. I'm going to grab her flowers that I got her earlier because it is her birthday. And Camille is going to be there too, so I'll be meeting Camille. Hopefully my shirt don't get too wrinkled under here. But that's what we got. Okay, see you later.
That's what we said. It gives.
Hold on. Wait, so you'll never get it. All this is here for you. No one to be shining bright. There she goes. We went in. It's us still singing. You know. This what I. Hey, birthday girl.
This is our creative director, influencer. She about to get everybody about to do a birthday message, and I'm about to get dressed.
Hey.
Like new rooms, new heights, and
We are back again. Testing. This time I have tea. I have my computer. I have my mics. I have a bonnet. You know? These things are sensitive. I can't get over it. I'm sorry. These things are so sensitive. Also, I meant to mention that the candle, I can hear the crackles. It sounds gorgeous. And the throw is great. I can smell the candle. So I was happy to learn that we're good. The candle's good. But the last time you guys saw me, I was at an event for one of my friends. It was her birthday. So she wanted to do, basically just get all her friends together and host a interview style. All of her friends get together, chat, say happy birthday, and answer some questions. And stuff like that always makes me nervous. It gives me a podcasty vibe, and it makes me nervous because I'm not the best with speaking randomly. I'm not the best with like spitting off the dome. Like I have to think about my answers. Even when it comes to, say I'm having an argument with someone, I have to be able to formulate my thoughts. Instead of like the quick-witted back and forth. I've never really been the super like, you know, I have to formulate what I want to say. So things like that, it had me nervous, honestly. And it's so interesting seeing everyone else go, because we were all in like the same room that I was recording in. We were all in the same room, and Camille is such an amazing speaker. So she's just like answering the questions, it's flowing. She's so articulate. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm going to stutter. Like, I'm like, what's the answer to the question? Like, I'm very much like, I ain't really feeling it, you know? But, so what I had to do is I wrote down the questions and wrote down my answers. And I was trying to, of course, flow with the podcasty vibe as much as I could. Just trying not to like read directly off my phone. I didn't want to sound like I was reading a script. So I kind of wrote like a general basis response so that I could feel comfortable answering each question. So I want to go over them, some of them with you, not all of them, because how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 questions. So I'm gonna go over some of them that just that I want to talk about before I wrap up the vlog. Okay. Trying to keep the mic at a good distance. Okay, so one question. Let me think.
Okay, so I talked to you guys a bit about one of these already, so I'm not going to be repetitive. But one of the questions that I do want to talk about here says, what's something you achieved in 2025 that looked good on the outside but cost you more internally than people realize? And it's funny because me and Camille were joking. We're like, these questions are kind of deep. Like, you know, we're kind of like diving into the feelings here. So I really wanted to, again, just be more intentional about my response. And I'm just sitting here like, what's something that I achieved that looked good on the outside but cost me more internally than people realized? And my answer ended up being keeping up with everything. Because like every platform, you know, like I'm active on everything. The only one that I've been slipping lately, the only ones I've been slipping on this year are probably like Pinterest and LinkedIn, for good reason. Well, Pinterest, I don't have a good reason. I just haven't been posting. LinkedIn, I don't have any storage on my phone, so I ended up offloading the app. And since I offloaded it, it's like I'm not on it posting. But even when I had it downloaded, I still wasn't keeping up with posting. I was trying to post once a week. Just because I mentioned this to you guys before, but brands be on there. You know, it's very interesting to engage with some people. You learn who is behind some of the social media. It's like, hey, I work in PR for Rode. So it's just like you get to see, put a face to some of the platforms, to some of the brands. So I do like LinkedIn for that reason. If you're a creator, I think it's interesting if you get on there. But I said daily, weekly, you know, of course I've been uploading weekly vlogs since I don't know how long. But I try to keep up with this weekly. Obviously it comes to me naturally, and that was something that I said in the video. Like, you know, it can seem easy because it does come to me naturally. I rarely ever forget. I can't remember the last time I forgot my camera. Like, you know, it's like my camera's always at the hip, you know. But posting daily, I'm daily on TikTok. If you guys ever see me on there, I post daily. And then, you know, sometimes it can just be a little taxing. You're at the mercy of algorithms and you don't know what's going to do well. You don't know what people are going to care about, but you're just posting away. And I think that it works for me though, because I don't pay as much attention to the numbers. I'm not like super fixated on some things. I just continue to post because I find that brands like it most when you're active in general. Of course, having a purpose, but still creating good content and just posting like no one's watching. So I just try not to pay too much attention to the little things. Like, oh my gosh, only 200 people viewed this. It's just like, we all know we're at the mercy of algorithms. We just keep going, you know, just whatever. But I do feel like it can be stressful to maintain if you're not used to the consistent of it all, the consistency of it all. I've seen so many people say they struggle with consistency. And it's really a skill to not struggle with consistency. It's really just like a balancing game. What's another question? It says, what is one word that you're claiming for 2026? And how does that word reflect the person you are becoming? Now, I had a word initially, but coincidentally, someone else took my word. Well, not took my word, but we happened to have the same word, and then I changed it. But they both would apply. The first response that I had, the word that I shared with someone else was completion. Like, that was my word, and I could have still said it honestly because our definitions were different. And my word was completion because I'm pro quit. You know, I'm very pro quit over here. I'm very, very much so like, hey, if it's not doing it for me, I have to let it go. And I mentioned this earlier in the year when it came to my kitties, and that was tough. I didn't really talk that much about it. If you watch that one romanticizing singleness episode, oh my god, I'm gonna cry. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. Okay, I don't want to talk about this. Anyway, I'm very much pro let it go if it's affecting me negatively, or I'm just like, it's the creature, it's the it's the habit, like it's the creature of habit in me. I'm sorry, I can't even get myself together. It's the creature of habit. If that's the right term. Am I saying the right term? Why do I feel like that sounds wrong? Anyway, I'm very much pro quit, and I think that in general, completion feels good. You know, when you're able to complete something that you set your mind to, continue to make promises and keep the promises that you make to yourself. I've broken so many promises to myself, and so it's a work in progress. You know, it's a work in progress. So completion was just like, I want to finish things. I want to do things. Even when it comes, I think I do well with content creation because I truly like to do it. So it's easy for me to complete. But sometimes the issue with quitting is that you quit on things that you don't like that can still advance you to another level. You know, you can't quit everything you don't like, you know. And these are things that I tell myself all the time. But the second word that I picked was wholeness. And the reason I did wholeness was because just I want to just continue to learn every part of me. And face it, you know, face the things, the good, the bad, the ugly, the things that cause me and force me to dive deeper, the things that make me cry, the things that make me joyful, the things that I ignore, the things like every aspect of me, you know, my whole self. You know, I just want to be sure that I'm not just going through the motions, and I'm actually just paying attention. And there was I'm gonna do one more. It says, what's one thing that you survived this year that nobody knows about? And I wrote that I survived my fear, because sometimes I can get in my head about my positioning, where I am in life, what I'm doing. Should I do this? Should I do that? God, is this right? You know, it can lead to fear. It can lead to, you know, just a level of confusion, and you just tiptoe because you're just scared you're going to make the wrong step, and am I doing this right? Am I, you know, it's just that constant thing. So it was important for me to just push past that. So call on God. Oh, I'm sorry if that was loud. Sorry. But thanks for listening to me. If you want to answer any of the questions, let me know. Stay for the bloopers. Thank you for rocking with me. There will be another vlog next week. I'm about to say see y'all in the next year, but like, no, there will be another vlog next week. So I'll see you guys next week. Okay, bye.
Double text got me out of my element. I don't wanna feel like I'm settling. Double texting you.
I see a white man holding papers, so I said, I'm not into sales.
Darker than usual. Let me see.
You just I.
I'm hot. I'm sweating. This bob is already getting puffy.
Okay. Negligence. I'm struggling. I shouldn't have been in that car.
Brew la la la. I said,
Good morning. Knock at my door. Ding, 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 ding. Not ding, 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 but knock, 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 you know?
I can just ting, ting, ting.
That's annoying. In my opinion, they spelled my name wrong in this document, so I don't know who that is. That's not me anyway. You know what I mean? That's not even me. Say noir.
Okay.
He likes me to the coffee shop and have a cup of Joe. It's just like, I don't like that. I'm a victim.
It keeps saying transaction failed. I tried it twice. I tried to chip. I tried to swipe.